Minute 17, I'm Brian.
And I'm Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most debonair spy franchise and shakes it out one glorious minute at a time, never stirred. Because this is Bond. Minute Bond. And just before I ask you what happens, I gotta say this is one of the creepiest, most unsubtle minutes I've seen. And I'll explain why. But first, Christian, what happened in this minute?
This is it, man. This is the minute.
This is the minute.
This is the minute. You know why?
What's up?
Because our boy Bond, James Bond, gets laid for the first time in the series, baby! And it happened in minute 17.
My golden minute, because I was born on September 17th. And my phone number ends, kid you not, I picked it for two reasons. One, it ends in 17, my birthday, but also it ends 0017. So on some of my business cards, I used to put 0017.
Nice. That's awesome.
But yeah, what else happens besides that momentous occasion?
Well, it is important. James Bond is seen as a playboy. He likes to flirt and sleep with women throughout the series. We know this. He's known as, this, the man that everyone looks up to. You know what I mean? He's the man's man. He loves women. So this is the first time, and it's important, Brian. I don't think you're really making this.
I get it.
As important as I am. Obviously, you're not. But
I get it. He is
dude.
exactly 25% of Iron Man. Billionaire? No. Playboy? Yes. Genius? No. Philanthropist? No. Billionaire, playboy, genius, philanthropist. Is that the order?
Yeah.
Or is it billionaire, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist? I don't know. He's only a playboy. So he's 1/4 the might of Iron Man. But he does have a license to kill.
He's a playboy and he's an assassin. He has a license to kill. So, I'm sorry, I'm so caught up on the sex.
And he's also a master at Chemin de Fer, or whatever it was called.
Yeah. And that's going to happen every time, just so you know. And because it is a 60s movie, obviously, we don't see anything. It's just assumed that they had sex.
And ironically, I was going to say there's someone who lights a cigarette, and I was like, man, he waited a long time to light that post-sex cigarette, but then I realized it wasn't Bond. But yeah, after that?
Yeah, so... they go. There's a scene or a shot of the airplane landing, right? And then we see some guy inside the airport looking down at the first floor of the airport, and we assume he's looking for Bond, right? This is who he's meeting at the airport, I think. And then there's this girl. If I remember correctly, she looked dark. Yes. Well, she's either... Now, listen, they're in Jamaica, right? So, yes, people are dark in Jamaica. But this is also a 1960s film, so of course they played a hot white girl who's tan to play this Jamaican girl. If she's Jamaican, I don't know, I'm just assuming.
Wait, did you say a hot white girl was hired to play her?
I don't know. She looks white, like she's. I don't know, man.
Like an
she's
extreme
definitely tan.
tan?
Maybe she is ethnic. What?
Oh my god.
What? This is real life.
I just like that you were like, we had a dark woman. Maybe she is ethnic.
I don't know. I can't tell, man. I just know that back in the day they used to, not use the right ethnicity
and they would,
all the time.
Yeah,
they wouldn't always represent the right people. That's all.
I will say, I personally don't think she's white with any blackface on. She looks like she's got her natural skin tone. Also, I wouldn't
say she's black, but maybe.
that looks better than like Robert Downey Jr.'s blackface in Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like in terms of and that was
anything looks better than that.
No, I would say like back in the day when they would literally put horrible blackface on a white actor, that looked legit. Like he looked African American in that film. So I'm saying that this looks better than that. Like. Contextually, Robert Downey in the movie, Robert Downey Jr.'s character doing a melanin change or whatever makes sense inside the movie. This looks better than that makeup, so I think she's actually that ethnicity. Personally,
I just noticed this hot ethnic girl, we'll just call her, put something in her mouth right before I noticed that she's actually holding a camera. What, she put a mint in her mouth or something?
No, she licked a light bulb.
Oh, she licked a light. Oh,
because like back then, I guess the cameras could only do the flash once, and they had to replace the light bulb.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to add a few things. One, the reason I said this is the creepiest minute is because the woman who kisses Bond, Trent, what was her name? Sylvia. Trench. Sylvia Trench. She doesn't close her eyes when she kisses. Come on.
Neither do I, Brian. Neither do I.
That's
so I guess I am a creep.
It's creepy if one person has their eyes closed and the other doesn't. And especially creepy if both of them do that. But I don't like it. She kisses him and then is still like, close your eyes and then open them again. I think she closes them once, but then she continues kissing with her eyes open. Creepy. Very creepy. And then, so Pan Am, I hope they paid to get that product placement. But then I love thinking that whoever recorded this drove out onto the field in a car, and we see at the end of Pan Am's touchdown tire tracks on the field. Do you see that? At around the 23-second mark?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then another reason why I don't think it's a white woman in blackface is that inside the radio control tower or whatever, the one speaking role is an African-American man.
I didn't think she was in blackface. I just thought she was a white woman who was tan.
Ah, gotcha.
She went tanning. That's it.
Gotcha. But yeah, we get an inside shot of the terminal or whatever that's called, where they're confirming from New York.
You know, I just noticed that woman actually takes a picture of him as he's walking by.
Yeah, that's why I said unsubtle. But, so we get that inside shot, and then we get that guy lighting the cigarette, who I don't know who that is. And then...
But did you notice Bond puts his hat up against his face when he's walking by?
Oh, nice! Yeah, I was literally on that shot. But that's just like the most unsubtle spycraft ever.
Yeah.
But he is smart to do that. She's clearly targeting him 2 feet away. Like, if I were him, I'd knock that camera out of her hands with my briefcase and, like, take her hostage.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, who do you work for? But also, I don't know if this is gonna... I want to see the next minute. Because is Bond about to steal a taxi from 2 airline... hostesses?
Attendants.
Airline attendant, yeah.
Yes.
Because they both say taxi, and he's just kind of... He's coming up behind them as well, and he kind of just outpaces them.
I was wondering that. I think he's going to be a gentleman, because Bond is always known as a gentleman. I think he's going to give them the taxi.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in and then looks out and says, "Are you joining me?"
Are you what?
Joining me?
Are you joining me?
Yeah, the 2 ladies.
Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that happening.
Yeah, so that's my prediction. I would laugh so much if he invited them to join him. But yeah, there's let's see. A stand confirms that we're in Jamaica as he's coming in. And it's hot because he's already waving his face before he covers it up. They're fire hydrants? Or, What's the thing called at 52 seconds? I don't know why I'm blanking that much, but while the Bond theme is playing, there's a fire extinguisher on the wall. It's silver instead of red, like we've got.
Yes.
And yeah, we've got a whole fleet of older cars out there in the parking lot, and some mountain ranges in the background. Is there anything else you want to add about this minute, sir?
No, I'm excited to see if Bond gives the women the tax or not. I want to know what happens right now. And what happens with that woman with a camera who is not subtle at all.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I don't know why they're doing this, but the attendant is checking the tags on their luggage as they leave, as though it's their ticket. Like, to confirm they're allowed to come in. But it's really quick, nonchalant. But yeah, that was minute 17. Right?
My name is Christian.
Is this minute? Did we talk earlier about? Oh yeah, we did.
17.
All right,
18,
that was minute 17.
My name is Christian.
My name is Brian.
And that was money.
Every penny of it. See you in minute 18. All right, let's pause. I'm hearing something on your end.
Hey, Rachel. Thank you. I'm so sorry, babe. It's okay.
You guys are so sweet.